Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a video that hopefully gives you a little bit of education. It's my designer bags that I do not wear anymore. For whatever reason, there's always something with these bags. There's a reason why I'm not picking them up and not wearing them, and maybe I need to think about moving them on. So let's get right into the video. Okay, this first bag might be a shock to you guys, but it's the Lady Dior. Now, first thing that I will say is that I love this bag. I love the look of this bag. I think it's so elegant. I think it's, especially this, the mini version, the mini Lady Dior, I find just beautiful. I think it's great for a date night. I think it's great for, you know, going out to brunch and just popping it on the table or on the chair beside you. It's a beautiful bag. The biggest reason why I don't pick these up, there's two reasons. And this is not just the mini Lady Dior, this is all Lady Diors, which is why I got rid of a few of my Lady Diors last year. I found that one, the opening was really restrictive and really hard to get in and out of. Even with the flap, getting in and out was just an absolute pain, and I always had rings on, it was always scratching it, and that really bothered me. So there's no large opening. The opening was really small. The second reason why I don't pick up any Lady Dior anymore is because anytime I touch it, it is so sensitive with weight that it just falls down every single time. I could just breathe on it and it falls off the shelf. I really struggle. I rearrange my bags quite a lot. I pick up bags behind. Sometimes I'm switching over bags and I don't have a lot of time, so I'll grab one from the back. This one always falls over. Even if I'm not even anywhere near this bag, even if the bag's over here and I'm over here getting something, a slight vibration in the shelf and it falls off the shelf. And I have to say, I'm lucky that there are no major scratches on it. But I tell you what, the amount of times this has plummeted to the ground has been unbelievable. And I just, you know, unless it's an occasion, like a special occasion, I'm not going to be picking these bags up, which is why I sold the larger versions. I do have that one, which is a little bit better with the opening because it's a larger size. However, I don't pick that one up that much either. But I will always keep that one because it was a birthday present to myself and it sort of means a lot to me sentimentally. So, bag number one. Second bag in this bags that I don't use anymore. Valentino. Now, I have to admit something. I don't think I've taken this bag out more than once. I just don't reach for this bag, and I really thought I would because of the tones. It's grey, it's got the edgy studding. I don't reach for this bag, and I have a feeling it is because of the edginess and the trendiness of the studs. I just think maybe they're not my style anymore. They used to be my style. I used to be quite an edgy dresser like this, and I used to love this type of style, but I've noticed recently that I'm just not like that, and whenever I pick this bag up, it just doesn't give me the right vibe, and I end up putting it back on the shelf. It's got all the right elements. The size is a really chunky big size. The handle is really easy to grab. It's got a crossbody strap. You know, there are compartments on the inside. Like, it's got, sorry, no compartments. It's got slip pockets. Must be thinking of a different bag. But, you know, it's got all the right things. But for some reason, I think I feel like I'm over 40, guys. And I think I feel the studding in this maybe a little bit young. And I just don't feel comfortable whenever I wear it, which is quite strange. I like to go with more elegant style bags, even if they're in a bright color. I like, you know, timeless, simplistic kind of styles, and I think maybe this is just a little bit too fussy for me. All right, my next bag that I don't wear anymore is gonna shock you. It is going to shock you. Are you ready? Please be sitting down when I disclose this information. Yep. I do not wear the Buchet Matisse anymore. I haven't worn it for over 12 months. This was such a popular bag and I used to wear it to death. I really did. But I'm going to tell you why. I know a lot of people love the monogram canvas. I know a lot of people think it's stylish, it looks great with everything, goes with every outfit. But for me, there's something about it that is not elegant or timeless, in my opinion. I just don't reach for this. I would only really wear this if I've needed to have a really functional bag and it really hit the mark and this was the kind of tones that I wanted to wear. But most of the time, if I want, you know, if I'm wearing browns or neutrals, like a brown tonal outfit, I'll probably grab the camel colored 19, or I would grab the Fendi brown first clutch. I wouldn't grab this, and I just don't grab this, and I've realized it's the monogram. I make an exception for the mini palm springs backpack because of how easy it is and how great it is to style when I'm traveling. I find that super easy to get around town in. So I make an exception for that bag, but normally I'd probably prefer it without the logos. I'd probably prefer it just in a plain black or something like that. Same with this, the Ivy bag. I love the look of that bag, but I don't wear that bag, and I think it's the monogram canvas. I think I've grown out of love with this monogram canvas. To be honest, I was never in love with it, if I can be really honest. I just tried it for a while because there was such hype around it. But I think I've realized, you know what, I've tried it, it wasn't me from the start, and it's still not me. I've given it a go, but it's just not me. So I will be avoiding this monogram canvas in this brown. I don't mind the monogram in the leather, though I'm very picky about that, and a lot of the times I don't wear that either. Here's another great example. This is my red Buchet Matisse, and to be honest, I don't grab this one much anymore, and that is pretty much, I think, because of the logos. There's just a lot of logo, a lot of branding. To me, this is not timeless, this is not elegant, so I don't grab this bag. You know, whenever I want a red bag, I grab my Birkin, or I grab the little, the Caro there, but I don't grab this one. So yeah, I don't know if I'm still going to be picking this up in a couple of months, but I've realized the monogram is not for me. I made an exception with the Alma Bb Bag. I'll show you that. I made an exception with this Alma Bb Bag because the style and the fact that there's gold just looks so good with this bag. I couldn't fault it, and I could make an exception. To me, this also, the imprinting of this logo is a lot lighter than the other one. I think through the seasons they've changed their embossing, or actually I think it's this particular bag. I read somewhere that on this particular bag they didn't imprint the monogram so heavy, they made it a really light monogram, and I think that's so much better. It's so much more subtle than the heavy, you know, monogram on the Buchet Matisse. And this I don't mind. I'm happy to carry this. I don't feel like it's super leery, but the other ones were just a little bit too strong. So disappointing, because it's such an iconic, you know, the Buchet Matisse is such an iconic bag that I hate to put it in this category, but I have to be honest, and I have to be honest with you guys, that I just don't reach for it, and the reasons why. So the next bag that I don't use is this beautiful Bulgari bag. So it did come without this chain that I've attached. I've attached the pearl chain. This is a stunning bag, guys. and there's very good reason why I haven't used this. And that reason is COVID. I find this a very evening, dressy style bag for a special occasion. And to be honest with you, I haven't really had any special occasions to go to. So I haven't had the opportunity to pull this out. And when I have gone somewhere, it either hasn't worked with my outfit or something, and I've sort of, you know, reached for something else. So I regretfully have not used this bag. I will not be getting rid of it anytime soon just yet, because I love this style. I love the functionality of it. I think it's a really beautiful leather as well. Just the finish on it and the, you know, the sparkles. I mean, is it a leather or is it a fabric? It looks like a fabric to me. And maybe it's lined with leather, or is it a lizard skin? I don't know. But I do not wear it, but it's only because I really haven't had the right event to wear it to. I'm hoping for Valentine's Day. This video might be out after Valentine's Day, but I have got some dinner plans, and I've got a sparkly, sort of silvery tone dress that I actually think would match this really well. So I actually think I might be using it with that dress. If it's great, if it works, I'll take a shot and I'll put it on my Instagram. So follow me there if you haven't already, and you'll see it on my stories if I end up using this bag. This next bag might not be a surprise. I questioned whether it was my style from the beginning, and I'm still not sure because I haven't been able to wear it. The bag I'm talking about is the Saint Laurent Manhattan bag. I love the look of this bag, guys. I think it is so simple, timeless, elegant. You could put this in any decade and it would work. Like, imagine it in the 50s, it would work. 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it would work. This is a timeless bag. However, there are a few reasons why I don't pick this one up. The first reason is this canvas. I'm so petrified that this canvas is going to mark, because I've had fabric bags before, canvas bags before, but not in such a light fabric like this. It's always been a dark fabric or a pattern. You know, there's one there, there's the tie-dye one there. So those ones are fine. I'm not scared about marking those because they're already kind of patterned and printed. This one has nothing on it. And on the side, there's already a mark, which I have no idea how this happened. So you can sort of see there's a mark in there already. I have no idea how that happened. So I have been petrified to use this, which isn't great, you know. And I feel like even if I spray it, and I think I already have sprayed it, I feel like it's not going to be enough to make sure that no dirt goes on it. Why did I get this style? I don't know, I just love the look of it. And then I realized, wait a minute, this is not going to be practical. The other reason why I don't reach for this bag is the strap. The strap is so short. It's really a shoulder bag, and I don't wear my bags like that. And I've been thinking about putting a larger strap on this to see if I'd wear it, but it also doesn't have a top handle. So it's going to be very hard for me to get the use out of this bag, seeing as I'm petrified of the fabric, and also the strap is not comfortable because it's so short. This is such a shame, guys, because this is such an elegant and beautiful bag. I think I would have used it a little bit more if it was in the full leather versions. They come in, you know, the tan, they come in black. I think like a dark red color, like a wine color, burgundy color. Look, I still don't know if I would use it even if it's in the full leather, because the strap is so short. So you'd have to swap over the strap, and it's sort of like, well, I don't know if I want to do that, you know. To get a perfect match to this might be a little bit difficult. I know my Capuchins, the Raffia Capuchins, has a similar tan strap. I could probably use that, but yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. This next bag was so controversial when I did the unboxing for this because it's such an impractical bag. And the one I'm talking about is the Christian Dior Micro Caro bag. This bag is gorgeous. It is very, very nice quality. However, it doesn't fit anything. It basically does not fit anything. I can't put my phone in here. I can't put my keys in here. I can put some credit cards and maybe a lipstick and maybe a packet of mints. Couldn't put my hand sanitizer in here. And really, when it doesn't even carry your essentials, it's sort of like an accessory rather than a bag. And maybe I need to start looking at it like that it's an accessory, but I kind of feel like, well, what's the point? If it's not holding up pants or, you know, have sort of some purpose, I just don't know if I would just wear this bag as well as carrying a side bag. So unfortunately, I just don't reach for this bag, which is a shame because it's beautiful. If you are someone that carries a tiny amount and really doesn't need to put your phone in your bag, then maybe this is for you. Now, I've spoken about this bag before, so this should be no surprise to you guys. But the next bag and the second last bag in this little haul is the Chanel Classic Flap. Oh, I see you guys sighing. Look, I tried to use this bag. I tried to make it work for me. There's so much hype around this bag and I didn't understand what it was all about. So I was like, you know, I'll get one in. I'll see if it works. It's beautiful. It is a timeless piece. It is timeless and elegant. Yes, that is a tick. However, it's so boxy and structured that I find it hard to wear. That's number one point. The second point is that there is no top handle. I feel like this bag is so delicate and it's in the lambskin. So you can see how delicate this bag is. For me, when a bag is this delicate, it needs a top handle. Because if it doesn't, it's swinging off the chains. It's on your shoulder, swinging around. It's crossbody, swinging around. You're going in and out of this. It's scratching up against your clothes. It's rubbing on your jeans and those divot in your jeans and the buckles and the buttons. This is what I'm talking about. It's such a delicate leather and such a delicate looking bag. I really feel like functionally it should have a top handle, because then you're not worried about it scratching and doing all those things. I know that Chanel have released the mini flap bags with the top handle. I've got one in the green there, which are amazing. Love those. So that kind of thing, great. No problem at all because it's got a top handle. This, it really needs a top handle, guys. And I have barely worn this. I don't think I've even worn it 5 times, if I can be honest. It's in brand new condition. I actually remember going in store and seeing the bags were very scratched there. And I remember my mother was buying one. It wasn't a classic flap, it was something else. And there were scratches all inside, like all inside the flap here. And she was like, I don't want that bag, it looks used. This bag is in such better condition than the ones that I remember seeing in Chanel. And that's a testament of their quality, obviously. But I have barely used this bag at all. So yeah, it's just one of those pieces that I thought I needed in my collection because everyone talks about needing a Chanel classic flap and how it's a classic and how, you know, you can't go wrong as an investment, etc. For me, I just don't wear it. That's the fact of the matter. I've got so many other bags that I reach for very good reason, because they're functional, they're easy, I'm not worried about them. But this is one of those bags that I'm worried about, and the fact that it doesn't have a top handle makes me worry even more because I can't control the bag when it's on me. So Chanel Classic Flap is a pass for me. I pass on it. All right, the last bag that I do not use anymore or do not wear is the larger Birkins. So you guys know I have a few Kelly and Birkin bags which I absolutely love, but I have realized anything above the 30, so I love the 30, which is that size there, anything above that to me is unusable. This is a size 35. I never reach for it because it's just that little bit too big for an everyday bag, but yet it's too small as an overnight bag or a travel bag. So it sort of doesn't have a purpose in my wardrobe. So therefore I just don't reach for it, which is a real shame. I've also got the 40 size, which I don't know if you can see. It's actually right behind me, right here. It's a tan 40 Birkin, and I don't reach for that one either because it's too big. The 40's too big. It doesn't have a strap. So when bags are that large, like the book tote, when you fill them up and they get heavy, you need to put it on your shoulder, and when there's no shoulder strap, it's like ba-bow, fail. This is one of those regretful purchases that I'm like, you know what, next time I know I will not be getting a 35 or a 40. I might try the 40 or the 50 in the Kelly. I don't know if it comes in a 50. Can't remember if I've seen that or just a Birkin. But I find the larger sizes in the Kelly great for travel because they've got a strap, but they're also, they look like the Kelly, but they're just a really large Kelly, great for traveling. So I'll definitely go one of those. I'm not sure about this. I'm not convinced that the 35 is the right size for me. Definitely be going the 30 or the 25. Well, there you go, guys. What did you think of the bags that I do not wear anymore or do not use anymore? Do you agree? Are any of these bags would be bags that you guys would use? I would love your feedback in your comments below. I really pulled out the bags that I just don't wear and thought it would be interesting to share with you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do videos twice a week on fashion and handbags, and head over to my Instagram if you want more inspo. I regularly post and do polls and various things over there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.